best quotes of all time, where the greatest quotes on the planet become your superpower.
Believe that you can, and you've already gone halfway. Theodor Roosevelt, The Misty Journey of Humanity. Belief, though invisible, carries a guiding power stronger than any map. When we truly believe in our own abilities, the first step is no longer hesitant, and fear gradually gives way to determination. That belief is not blind arrogance, but an understanding that within each person lies a potential waiting to be awakened. Life often places before us steep slopes and misty turns, where failure and doubt always lurk. But it is in the moment we choose to believe in ourselves that we overcome the greatest barrier, the fear within. When people believe they can move forward, the mind opens the path. The heart generates courage, and actions naturally follow. No matter the outcome, daring to believe is already a quiet but solid victory. Belief does not guarantee immediate success, but it ensures we do not give up too soon, like the dawn that hasn't fully dispelled the night, but is enough to let us know a new day is coming. When we carry that belief within us, every step becomes meaningful. Every effort brings us closer to the best version of ourselves. And perhaps the most important half of life's journey is not the road ahead, but the moment we dare to believe we deserve to continue. I can sum up everything I've learned about life in 3 words. It goes on. Robert Frost, life does not stop flowing, regardless of joy or sorrow, success or failure, loss or hope. When we fall, time does not pause to wait for us to stand. When we are happy, it does not slow down for that reason. That flow is quiet, persistent, reminding people that every moment is just a slice in a much longer journey. There are days when we feel like we cannot continue, when pain covers the soul and every effort seems meaningless. But then the next morning still arrives, sunlight still shines through the window, and life continues to call us forward. That continuation carries a strange power. It does not comfort with words, does not promise good things, but by quietly flowing on, it gives us the chance to recover, to learn, to adapt, and to start again from a different form of ourselves. Life continues, not because it is indifferent, but because it grants people the choice to be swept away in regret, or to learn to swim in that ceaseless current. When we understand this, we stop blaming the past, stop fearing the future, and begin to live more fully in the present. Because, after all, the most precious thing is not whether life changes or not, but that we are still here, still breathing, still feeling, and still have the chance to continue on our own path. Fear is the main source of superstition and one of the causes of cruelty. Conquering fear is the beginning of wisdom. Bertrand Russell. Those vague worries, invisible obsessions, silently influence thoughts and actions. When people are afraid, reason often steps back, making way for confusion, suspicion, and blind beliefs. From there, superstition is born, as a feeble way to cling to a sense of security in a world full of uncertainty. Fear not only makes people believe in baseless things, but can also turn them harsh toward their fellow humans. When fear overrides empathy, people easily defend, easily attack, and easily harm others just to protect themselves. History and everyday life show many cruel actions do not stem from malice, but from trembling before the unknown, the uncontrolled. Fear makes people close their hearts, build invisible walls, and gradually lose the ability to see the world with tolerant eyes. However, when a person dares to face their own fear, something miraculous begins to happen. That confrontation is not denying the fear, but looking straight at it with reason and clarity. When understanding the source of fear, people are no longer controlled by it, but learn to master it. And in that moment, wisdom is born, not arrogant cleverness, but calm insight, knowing how to distinguish right from wrong, real from fake, and choosing compassion over blind reflexes. Because the journey of human maturity, after all, is the journey of learning to overcome fear, to live more freely, more deeply, and more humanely. A person who never makes a mistake will never try anything new. Albert Einstein. Mistakes, in the common view, are often seen as signs of failure, weakness, or lack of ability. But looking deeper, those stumbles are the clearest evidence that we have dared to step out of our comfort zone, dared to try, dared to live, and dared to face the unknown. Life is not a straight path laid out, but a journey full of turns, where every choice carries risk. If people only focus on avoiding mistakes, they will choose to stand still, repeating the familiar, safe, but outdated things. And in that safety, potential gradually falls asleep, dreams fade, and we ourselves gradually shrink. Mistakes, therefore, are not the end, but a sign that we are learning, exploring our own limits. Each fall leaves a lesson that no book can teach completely. From those mistakes, people understand themselves better, the world better, and how to stand up stronger. A person who has never made a mistake is not necessarily perfect, but may just be someone who has never stepped out of their own comfort zone. Therefore, daring to make mistakes is not recklessness, but courage. And daring to try something new, even if it might fail, is how people come closer to maturity and freedom in thought. Life is exchanges. No one gives anything for free, and nothing comes without a price. What you receive from someone, you must give back to them. Nothing one-sided can exist for long. A long river flows quietly, never flowing without reason. Each drop of water in it carries the trace of a source, a trade-off, a silent but persistent law. The saying, "Life is exchanges. No one gives anything for free, and nothing comes without a price," does not carry a cold or pragmatic tone, but resembles a sober and humane reminder. Because, in this world, everything we receive, from tangible material to emotions, opportunities, or trust, is the result of giving, whether big or small, tangible or intangible. Sometimes we pay with effort, with diligent time, sometimes with patience, tolerance, or even scratches in the heart. But those prices make the value of what we receive more complete. A sincere smile is often returned with warmth. A kind heart, even without expectation, still sows seeds for good things to return at some point. Life operates like a delicate balance. Giving is not for calculation, but to keep that flow from stagnating. Understanding this, people will stop resenting when they have to trade. Stop illusions about free gifts from life. Instead, we learn to live more responsibly with each choice. Cherish what we have and be grateful for what we've received. Because after all, no relationship, no value exists long if it only goes one way. Only when knowing how to give and receive in harmony do people truly reach sustainability and peace in their own journey of life.